All right. So, first question this week is from Mex Gonna Give It To You. And he writes, what are your thoughts on Microsoft calling for unification across the video game landscape? Now, I saw this in passing, but I don't really know much about what this is in reference to specifically. So, why don't you go ahead and take the lead on this one?
So basically, Microsoft is just saying that there should be more like cross pollination, more cooperation between the companies. And basically, they're saying like Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. And Sony actually came out and said, like, hey, it sounds like a great idea. Whether or not that goes anywhere, who knows? It would be interesting to me to see if it does go anywhere. I don't know if it means they're going to be developing a system together. It could just mean like they might stop with the exclusivity of things, or they could like allow Xbox Live to run their app on like Sony's PlayStation Store, and it'll play on the PS4 or whatever, and they can see their friends. Like maybe that's what they mean, where they'll be more friendly toward each other and let the competitors have certain things on their storefronts and let their player base use those things. Maybe that's what it means, especially in light of Microsoft saying that Xbox Live is going to move to Android and iOS and all this other stuff. So it's interesting. Um, Thinking about it from a marketing perspective, competition keeps everyone on their A game, keeps them on their toes. It makes everybody produce top-notch stuff. So I don't know if, like, we don't know how far this is going to go. We don't know how unified they really want to make this, if it's going to even go anywhere. This could just be a thought. It could be another 20 years before we see anything really culminate from this, but it's an interesting thing to hear, and to hear competitors say like, "Oh yeah, maybe we should cooperate on something or collaborate or whatever it is they're thinking." I think it's an interesting concept.
Yeah, I don't really know. I would need to know more of the intent behind what this person meant by this, because I mean, it could mean a multitude of things. It could mean, I don't know, does 343 Studios team up with Naughty Dog and make a game, or does that mean our streaming service or Game Pass will be on a PlayStation console or a Nintendo console? Or does it mean they're sharing resources? I mean, it can mean a bunch of different things. Is it is it the cross platform stuff? It's hard to say what this person's intent was, because I don't really know. I didn't really read any articles based on it. But I mean, yeah, I mean, sure, more cooperation and that kind of thing is ultimately gonna benefit everyone. As the saying goes, rising tide raises all boats. So yeah, I mean, I would like to see more of that happening, but like I said, I don't know specifically what they mean or what the intent is. But Microsoft has this. It seems like they're reaching out their hand to everyone these days, and they want to instead of being ultra competitive and basically being like everyone is the enemy. If we can't have people buying PlayStation, we want them buying Xbox. It seems like a little bit of that is dying, but yet it clashes with like normal the normal mentality, business mentality of like we're competing against other people in our field, and we have to be the best. And like you said, it keeps everyone on their toes. It keeps everyone competitive. I mean, that's certainly the reason why Microsoft had to be humbled this generation by some stupid decisions they made at the beginning when they revealed the Xbox One. So and they've had to like make up ground since then. But yeah, I mean, I would like to see more of that.
Yeah, the articles didn't really give too much context to what they really meant. The ones that I read, anyway. Maybe there has been some more articles that are more in depth now, but I haven't seen any, so it's hard to say. It's hard to say what they actually mean by this. It could just be nothing.
Yeah.